Hey y'all, in this video we're going to go over question number 2 from the Conservation of Energy worksheet. So this question reads, a 200 kilogram model rocket is observed to rise 100 meters above the ground after launch before it begins to descend. So the final velocity at the top is 0. What must have been the launch speed of the rocket at the ground? All right, so let's start off by labeling some stuff that we know. We know that the mass is 200 kilograms. And it's going to rise 100 meters from the ground. So it ends up being 100 meters off the ground. So that is going to be the final height. And if it's starting on the ground, then its initial height would be 0. Right? And then it tells us later that our final velocity is 0. And then we want to know our initial launch speed. All right, so we're going to use our conservation of energy formula, which is mghi plus 1/2 mvi squared equals mghf plus 1/2 mvf squared. All right, so now let's plug in everything. We have 200 times 9.8, and our initial height was 0, plus 1/2 times 200 times vi, because we don't know that yet, that's what we want to solve for, equals 200 times 9.8 times 100 for our final height, plus 1/2 times 200 for our mass, times our final velocity was 0. All right. So we can cancel out this first section because anything multiplied by 0 is 0. And the last section is, again, it's something times 0. So anything times 0 is 0. So that section gets canceled out. So we're left with just the two middle sections. So let's go ahead next and simplify those down. So the first part, 1/2 times 200, is going to simplify to be 100 and then vi squared. And then this next section is, when we simplify that down, is going to equal 19,600. Then we just want to solve for vi, so we'll start by dividing both sides by 100. And that would equal vi squared equals 1,960, but we don't want to stop there. We want just vi, not vi squared. So we're going to square root both sides, and that will give us a vi of 44.3 and its velocity, so our units would be meters per second. All right, let me know if you guys have any questions.